Electric and natural gas industries need to do a better job winterizing energy production, and they should have started a decade ago.
Yeah, that's the finding of the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, or FERC, in a preliminary report released today. Sherman Chow has been reviewing that report. Chairman says he won't allow it to just gather dust on the shelf, huh?
Yes, sir. He is referring to the recommendations made after the 2011 freeze, that's a decade ago, which Texas did not implement because we are not under federal oversight, so don't have to. Several of today's suggestions are the same from a decade ago. They include protecting cold weather critical components, new or retrofitted units able to operate in specific temperatures in extreme weather, accounting for wind, rain, snow, and ice in plants. KHOU 11 energy expert Ed Hers says Texas could have saved itself a lot of grief and money this past winter.
We could have implemented the recommendations of 2011, charged an additional penny a kilowatt hour, which works out to less than 10% of the average consumer's bill, and we wouldn't have had this problem.
The state says 210 people died from the February freeze. Millions of Texans lost power for days. That triggered water supply problems, as you'll remember, and the state's energy grid was literally minutes away from complete collapse. A Texas-based economic research firm, the Perryman Group, projects the long-term economic impact of the winter storm could be $200 billion or more. In the fallout out of that, the state legislature in May approved sweeping changes to overhaul the state's power grid along the lines of the 2011 FERC plan. Meanwhile, all of us can expect to see higher bills in March that will pay for the winter storm, and as Texas implements the changes that were suggested a decade ago. Hers estimates that will be $15 to $35 per customer per month over several years. Guys?
Well, thank you for the heads up on that, Sherman.